you. to the stream. I hope you all have a wonderful evening and or afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world. I have been really looking forward to doing this game. But I have to do one test before we start playing. Actually two. I need your feedback on two things. One is audio levels, because I did add some filters to my microphone to reduce noise. I was replaying my last stream and I feel like it was different, like it was calibrated badly. This should be much better. Yeah, welcome Luigi. Ouija. So a few things I changed. One is that the microphone should be a bit louder now. So you won't have to turn up your audio so loud that you get you know, last time the transitions were really loud. And that's actually the second thing I want to test. So I will recommend that you, just for the first transition, turn down. Music is a bit loud too. Okay, hold on. Okay, I've made the transition silent now. And I've turned down the music. Let me know how it is. Just so you get the optimal experience of both my voice and also the game. The problem is you cannot turn down. You know what? I actually have an idea. We're gonna turn off the music in the game because I bought a premium access to something called what's the name? Pretzel Rocks. And I'm gonna use that instead because then I can control the audio of the music independently. Here we go. Now I'm controlling the music and I need you to tell me what the level should be like. Currently we are running at 60%. I think this should be better. Hello Alejandro. I'm glad that you could tune in. I'm glad to see you here. I think we should just get started. So tonight we're gonna stream for about 2 hours. And is it very quiet? Oh yeah. Well, I'll adjust it as we go. For about 2 hours, and I hope that you all sleep by the time we end. That's kind of weird, right? For a streamer to want to sleep. But let's get started. This music is going up in volume. Here we go. It's very fading. You know what? We're gonna do something a little drastic first. Here we go. I'll just skip into the middle of a track. Here we go. I think this should be much more relaxing, hopefully. Okay. Let's get started with the game. So, as you probably saw in the title, the game that we're going to play today is called Lego Builders Journey. And I think for this one, we're actually going to do it full screen. Hey Luke, and welcome to the stream. Pretzel Rocks is a bot omelette that you can't really get rid of if you use Pretzel Rocks. It's I have to pay like a super premium to get rid of it. Maybe I will, maybe not, but we'll see. In any case, Builder's Journey. I have only started the game just, and I don't know what we're getting into. I know it's about building with Lego, and I know that I really liked the audio of the game, and you'll get to hear that. So here for the first level, we learn the basic mechanics. Let me just get this here. And it's basically about completing puzzles. And what you can hear? These very nice Lego sounds. So the entire game is about you picking up a Lego brick, putting it in the right place. I'm getting some help here because I'm apparently very bad at the game. And when you pick them up, you can rotate them, which is also very pleasant. We'll send Unity assets flying all over the place by the time we're done. Jesse. Here we go. And I don't know if there's like a way you have to build this, but I'm really boring. I like manuals. So I probably just build it the way it's supposed to be. And yes, Omelette, it's a Lego game. I like a Lego puzzle game. Oh, and if you like building with Legos, you might really recognize these sounds. Wait, you don't see anything other than the main menu? Hold on. I do see in the stream that it doesn't update. Oh, what a great game for streaming. Hold on, let me try to make it full screen and we'll see if that helps. I'm sorry about that. Re-update. Before I move the window, let me just try and start the game and see if it updates. Otherwise, I do have a solution. Hey, Frozen. I've had this problem before. Okay, let me try something. Because I have a different file here, which is basically the RTX version. And that streamed much better when I tested it. Oh, are you sure, Leandro? Just one way? I think, okay, let's see here. Game capture. We'll just put instead of a game capture, I'll do a full screen capture. So. I might need to change the settings real quick too. Take full screen away. And we do the test capture. Let me try and just do this. That is very, very unfortunate. I was actually spending some time setting this up earlier. It worked perfectly fine. let's see. So I'll just keep talking over here so you at least get a little bit something else. Lego Builder's Journey. Capture everything. No, this is my fallback background. That's really annoying. The good thing is, if this doesn't work in about 1 minute, I do have a backup plan. I have another very relaxing game we can try. And then I need to set this up better. That's unfortunate. I really look forward to this Lego game. Alright, welcome Rose. It's very nice to see you. Hope everything is going well in Final Fantasy. I've seen your screenshots lately and they look absolutely stunning. Okay. Oh, there's my face. Let's put this game up instead. Right, so while we start the other game, which will be about building also, just not quite Lego. Here we go. So let's take the remove the okay. So we'll start with the tutorial in this game. This game is called Minimetro, so let me just resize the window. We can see what's going on. And it's a little bit like Lego Builder in the way that it's a click puzzle, like you put pieces in place. But instead of connecting cute little Lego bricks with amazing audio, we actually built a little metro station. So, I haven't tried it before. I played the sequel, and that was really good. It's called Mini Motorways. It's actually the game we played last time. But for this one, let's go directly to the tutorial. What we can see is that we basically just need to draw lines from one metro station to another. That will connect them. That's done. We get more stations, more and more stations. And you can see this needs to connect here. And we keep connecting. Now, which color goes where? I have no idea. But we'll see. This one gets a bypass up to the square. I have a feeling that it's the people on the metro. They want to go somewhere. So this person or this station has a square passenger. And they want to go to the square station. So we need to connect that up. Now this one needs to go here. Actually, we can make it go directly here because it had a square or a triangle passenger. And every time you cross a river, you need to use a tunnel. The tunnels are limited. We now get the locomotive for the metro and more tunnels. And every line has one little metro train. And you can see once the passengers start stacking up, you need more trains. So we can put this here. to assist the yellow line. I think that it seems very simple right now, but it's probably gonna get quite complex later. Okay. So what we can see here is we have one round here, which is already taken care of. But we can connect it up here. Oh, we have no lines left. Okay, so we need to remove one before we can put anything down. I guess we can. But I mean, these are. Okay. Wait, so we use the tunnel there. But how do we connect? Because I'm thinking to get one more line, we can drag them around like this. Okay, that makes sense. And I don't think I can remove them once I place them. Okay, this test game is gonna be quite terrible, probably. Hello, Osvaldo. And welcome to the stream. And Metaflay too. It's very nice to see you. Okay, so I'm no metro engineer at all, but I think we need to get these triangles down to the triangle station here. Okay, and a new locomotive. Oh, and we can open a new line. I have a feeling that the blue one is not connected to a triangle, probably. What if we do... No. We need more bridges. Anyways, I'm gonna put another train on the blue line. Because I think we really didn't optimize that at all. And you can see this train here is completely full. We also have a ton of passengers waiting on the blue line. I think with puzzle games like this, you always need to spend a bit of time learning the mechanics. Now another circle line. So we don't have any more bridges. We could open a new line though. But we have some yellow passengers that need to go to a circle. Maybe we can just open a shortcut directly up there. No, because it's already connected twice, I think. So instead, we'll just extend this line down here. And this one goes down here. Oh, that's a blessing. Wait, no, don't open a new line. We have a lot of squares on the blue line. Oh, wait, so... Okay, I get it now a little bit better. These intersections, of course, both blue and yellow, or all colors. So you want to make these intersections a bit more colorful, I guess. So for the middle stations here, we have a lot of traffic. Oh, and Sayuchi roasted and Miss No Name. Thank you so much for following. It means a lot to me. So now we have a new locomotive for Metro. And a carriage. Okay, so the carriage is basically just an extension of one train. I'm gonna put a locomotive here because the station was getting really full. And you can see once the station is getting more than a certain amount of people waiting, passengers, then it starts filling up with this circle. Once that circle is full, you lose the game. If any of the trains are getting full, we can add an extra card. For example, this yellow one. So we upgrade it. Now it has 2 cards. Well, Luigi, I think the game is chill now, but I think it might get pretty stressful. At least it's not the realistic experience where, you know, you have passengers yelling at you. Why is the metro late? Why won't you accept my ticket? I already paid. Why are you giving me a fine? Let me just pause for a second. Because we have a square station here. And well, I guess we can connect it like this. I think it's a very long trip here. I don't know if this is good. That basically doubles the amount of trains on that line. We do have to keep in mind though, every time we expand a train line, the passengers will have to wait longer. Like so. We might need a new train station here. I'll make a new line. An express line. And it skips. Because the only way to get up here now is to switch down at this station. And actually I think this line can handle a few more stops. Hey Komunte, I hope Komunte, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering your name. I apologize. Let's see here. The red line is already very long. And it's a problem at this point here. Okay, so we have a new locomotive. And then we need to choose. I have a feeling like I can't manage more lines, so I'll just choose another carriage, and then I'll pause real quick. What I want to do is add a carriage to the blue line, because this stop over here is getting full. But then I'm a little bit concerned, because I don't see my cyan line. I don't know if I unpause the game. Where's the train that's supposed to go here? Is that a bug in the game? Or am I just being stupid? Do we need to add a train? I thought that each line came with a free train. Also welcome, Kaylon Young. It's very nice to see you. I think so. Better than most, Kumonte. I'm no linguistic scientist or anything. But I know when I see a name like yours, you have to sort of squint your eyes a little bit and just believe your gut. Oh, anyways, we have a lot of passengers up here. So these passengers are round. Need to go to a round station so we can actually use the cyan line. The problem is going to be this one in the middle because we have no loose ends that can hook in there. Ticket eating change at the public toilet, needing to get tested for all the things. Yeah, I mean, if you do decide to visit our metro here, please wash your hands after a successful visit. Oh no, okay, hold on. So this is problematic. We forgot to connect this. This is really problematic. I guess we can do this, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. I have a feeling that I did much better when we played Mini Motorways, which is the sequel. I have a... Well, let me put it nicely. I don't have a fear of metros. But if I can walk somewhere, I will walk. I think right now... Oh, is the music a bit loud? Hold on. Let me just turn it down for a second here. Okay. I hope that's better. I turned it down with about 10%. Thanks, Hannah, for mentioning it. Oh, we have a new locomotive now. And a new line. I think a new line would really help us. Because if we look, we have these two in here. And I don't know how to connect them really. But if we just connect the line like this. Notice that that line was actually born with a train. Which makes sense. And I forgot, they have to go to a triangle station. And a square station. So like this. That should help alleviate the pressure. Oh, actually, we're gonna lose now. Okay. Game over. Overcrowding at the station has forced your metro to close. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that in real life. If you overcrowd a metro station in real life, you just put even more people in there. And you wait for them to get into the trains. And if they don't fit, you push them in there. I've witnessed that a few times where I live. Okay, so now we get into the real game. And in the real game, just like Mini Motorways, we actually visit quote-unquote real cities. And I think we'll just start with the first one, which is London. Our best is 0 points. And we're gonna redesign the original Underground Railway, the London Tube. Okay, and we start with... Yes, Hannah, metros are... You know, here I live in Copenhagen, which is the capital of Denmark. Let me just connect these two here. And our metro was designed in Italy, which basically means that we use their system. And their system is automatic, right? So the metro in Copenhagen has no driver. And I'm not terrified of them, as I said, but you know, you go in there and there's a million people and everyone is super quiet because no one likes being there, right? They just want to go home. So the windows are slowly fogging up. The people are looking at their phones, not so listening to music. It's like being in a zombie movie. Everyone is just kind of already dead. And once you arrive at the big station, you notice that the door is open and no one leaves the train. Like 15 people enter. Let's see. We have a triangle and a square, so that can connect up to the yellow line without a problem. That way we go around here and save a bridge. Let's lock this interface. This is 2 squares, so I think we can actually hook that up here. That way this intersection will get more trains visiting. We just do have 1 route left, but I'll save it until we absolutely need it. This goes to Triangle Station, so we just extend that. I wonder if you can do like a route line. Yeah, you can. That's pretty cool. And we want tunnels or lines. And we already have 2 tunnels, so I figure we'll take another line. I feel like the lines are really a lifeline. I'm sorry, I shouldn't do puns. And the triangle can go over here. And again, actually, I feel like around, what do you call that? Like a complete looping metro. It's more effective. Because if you imagine, if one end is this square and the other end is this circle, these two stations in the middle will get a lot of visits because the metro goes over them all the time. But if we close that loop, the entire line will get an equal amount of visits. Oh, and over here we have a problem. So this needs squares and triangles. And we only have one square. I could spend one of each and make an express line up here. But I think, because I have a new extra train. Okay, here's the plan. This connects up here, and then we spend a bridge to make a looping line, and we add an extra train, saving 2 new lines. We can use the blue and the light blue. And yes, Ouija, it is the usual business. I don't know where you live, but again here, there are no conga lines. I was traveling in Japan some years ago, and it really amazed me. When we visited train stations, we would actually have people standing in lines, you know, like a really nice line. And I was so amazed because here again in Copenhagen, the metro is, I won't say it's, hold on, let me pause for a second. They're not completely chaotic, but you basically have, you know, people go in and out of the metro in the same place. And you have people like waiting right in front of the door to push themselves in while people try to get out. And you have about 10 seconds before the metro goes off again, or takes off, because, as I said earlier, it's automated. So you don't have a guy checking, you know, the way is safe. No. He just, like, the metro just goes. It's quite something. Lots of people running. Anyways, so over here we have a line that requires a square and triangle. And I have an idea. Because what I figured is that this line is now a circle line. If I start building further on this, then it will ruin that. So I could use one of my new lines and drag one up here and one up here. That should take care of this. Yeah, Jesse. Goats, they are kids and Bluetooth speakers. I think that, was it last year? You know, I was not living in Denmark. For a few years, I was traveling and living in Europe. And when I got home, some years ago, I saw the phenomenon called Soundbox. And if you know me a little bit, I like meditation, quiet. I also do enjoy a party with loud music and like dancing, but it has to be, you know, designed for that and not randomly. So where I lived before moving was in a place in Copenhagen near a beach. And see, new line. And this beach was, you know, a very nice place to relax. You would have plenty of families there, their kids. You would have young people drinking. I was having a drink once in a while. We had people playing sports, and it was really nice. But at some point, people would come with their sound boxes. And the sound box is not designed to play for like a little group of people. They were designed to play for large audience. Now the music stores here, or like the electronic stores, they would always talk about sound boxes. You would have, you know, in front of the store, these little posters. They're pretty cheap. I think 200, 300 euros, maybe 500, but it was not like something that broke the budget for a lot of people. So what happened in this beach is you would have like 3 people with a sound box, and they would blast each of their like type of music all over. Let me just pause for a second when I think. And you know, I don't mind people partying. I live in an apartment complex now, which can be a little bit problematic for my recordings. But it's okay. And I love when, you know, people they party, and even if it's like 1 o'clock and the music is going and I'm asleep, I enjoy it. But if you ever hear 3 sound boxes within like 200 meters of you, they all blast something different, it's quite something. I feel like it doesn't just destroy the music for everybody else, it must also destroy their own party. But I think maybe they were just too drunk to care. Okay, enough about that. You know, I love when people party. That's why I love living in the city. These 2 stations should be connected with a new line. And then this can go down here and be the extension of the red line. But yeah, I love when people party, but I think there's a time and place for everything. Maybe I just sound a bit old when I say that, so be it. So this is a much better game than the one before. Oh, and Kumunte, I didn't see your comment. Yeah, so the playlist is a meditation playlist from Streamlabs, I think it's called. No, Pretzel Rocks. So it's something I pay a little bit for, and then you have music you can use for streams. We can make this a roundabout here in a second. I want to connect one more out to this. The only thing I'm noticing is that the audio cuts off a little bit. Like, notice now that the track stops. Well, this was actually much better. Never mind. I like this on my streams. Oh no, we got a new locomotive. So if you didn't see before, the lines are basically new colors. And the carriages attach to old metro trains. And I'm just thinking, we almost have all of our lines. We can only have 7 total. Let me think while I hydrate. You should hydrate as well. Okay. I think we'll get the line. Because the line comes with a free train as well. And I'm spotting a new shape up here we haven't seen before. I've got an achievement called Oyster. Let me see. Deliver 200 passengers in London. That makes sense. If you travel in London, you will use a system called the Oyster card, most likely. Wait, hold on. What's happening here? I don't understand. Why is there no green train? So, this happened before as well. If any of you have figured out why some lines don't come with trains, I would be happy to know. Hey Hopper. It's really good to see you. My day has been... let's call it mixed. I'm gonna connect this here. So my day today, I've been working, and it's been really great. I do like my job, but it's a little stressful at times. Okay, hold on. I need to check this. This is really annoying. There's a lot of squares here. I think I can... That should fix the problem, because then the blue train will pick up some of these squares and deliver them up here. And this station just needs to connect to dots. And actually, I think that should be our circle line here. I say that as this thing spawns in. So the green line cannot cross down here. Because we lack a bridge. Ouija style headpads. You know, I would be lying if I didn't say yes, thank you. I would love that. Nothing bad happened, Haba. It's just that, you know, I want to do different things, and sometimes things get a little overwhelming, and you know, personal relations, and there's a saying we have in Denmark or Danish. I don't know what the translation is, but it basically means that one accident does seldomly come alone, or an accident is often followed by another. And you know, when you're just a person, you need to deal with your life in different ways. We all have our things. I think it's sometimes good to have problems, right? There's another saying that I really enjoy, where we say, and this is English, nothing is so bad that it isn't good for something. Let me just check here. Actually, I could use these tunnels. Yeah, so I think having bad days make us appreciate the good days. Wait, can I drag this out here? This would be okay. And yeah, bad days make good days much better. So a lot of the time when I ask people, you know, it's a very common question. It's everything is okay, Haba. It started on a high note, then it fell, and then it's back on a high note. And right now I feel really happy. Like, this is where I am right now, is what I really like. So as I was saying, an accident is often followed by another, but also nothing is so bad that it isn't good for something, which ultimately means that the good thing that happened earlier, I mean later, kind of just gave perspective to all the bad things and made them insignificant. Let's see here. I'm thinking that we should probably route this metro differently. I have a feeling. Oh, you know what? I think this blue line. Why was that not hooked up? It explains why that didn't work. There's a story that I like to tell people that sometimes get stuck in a rut. One thing a lot of people think about is, I'm doing really good, or really bad, I mean. And first, thanks you very much, Ouija. I appreciate the headpads. Maybe I should add like a way to give headpads to Nasachi on the stream. It would be fun. No, so let me restart that story. a lot of people forget how good they really have it, right? And I'm not saying we should measure ourselves against, like, the carriage. We'll put the carriage to use right away here. And put in an extra train as well. No, wait, we actually just want to do this. I keep interrupting myself. We are doing really well, a lot of us. Many of us have problems with different things. And what you need to remember is that our problems are our own, and they are relative to ourselves. Sometimes I hear people say that you cannot have a... I'm gonna try something stupid here. Sometimes people say you should not have that problem in your life, or something like this. Because think about, people who starve or don't have a home. They have the real problems. But I think, of course, they have ultimately problems that are more destructive in the short run. They could use more money to solve some of their problems. Well, maybe some of us actually have enough money, but we need different layers of fulfillment to feel happy. I tell them that your happiness is relative to yourself. So don't think that just because your problem is of a romantic sort, it's because you failed a test or something like that, that it's not a relevant problem. Because it is to you. And the amount of pain the problem can give you is relative to you as well. When we have a problem in our lives, it's important to think about that. But it's also important to think about the grander scheme, even if that sounds contradictory. Also, welcome Brandon. And thank you so much for the kind comment. I really happy when I get comments like that, because that is what keeps me going, and I want to keep making these videos and streams. Let's see. So, to keep things in perspective, and not just think about the people who are starving. Wait, why does this not get unloaded? We have 3. Maybe the green line is too long. Let me see. So can we do this? And then this goes here. Why don't we get a pink train here? I don't fully understand that mechanic. Because now we lose the game, I think. Never mind, we got a savior here. Oh, we're lucky. So that should pick up more passengers. Okay, and then we get back to the story. What I want to tell people, if they feel like their life is full of problems, it's not that other people have more problems than them. It's not true. They do have different problems, and they are in a different place in Maslow's pyramid of hierarchy. But if you look at the story about the woman and the goat. I think that's really good to both keep things in perspective, but also, this is so weird. Good to keep things in perspective and evaluate what your problems are. And the story goes like this. There's a woman, an elderly woman, living alone at a farm. And this woman, she complains every day. She has problems with space. She doesn't feel like she has enough food. She is really just, she doesn't appreciate what she has. So one day a stranger comes by and he can hear her yelling all the way from outside the street. And what he does is that he goes in. Oh god, why can't... We have problems with triangles. And I don't know how to fix it. Anyways, he comes in. And he asks the elderly woman, "So, what's on your mind? Why are you so angry?" And she starts explaining, happy finally someone is listening to her. And what she explains is that she has no food, she doesn't have enough, she doesn't have enough space. She's basically miserable. And oh, what's this? At station's capacity and transfer speed. Let's try it. Thank you so much for following. Salty Sirius. I'm happy to have you aboard. I think it was better than that, Fuwa. And again, thank you for the commission. I really liked it. She was also very happy with it. Anyways, the old man, or the guy at the old woman's house, he says, "Okay, I can solve your problem. And it's not gonna cost you anything." How about you? Very, very welcome to just fall asleep. You can lie back and I'll take care of you here. He tells her that he will fix it for free. And she's very happy to hear that, because she's a bit greedy. So he tells her something a little bit, something she didn't expect. He tells her to go out into the garden and bring in her goat. And she's thinking, why should I bring in my goat? What good is that gonna do? And he's like, do you trust me? Then just do it. Bring in your goat. Let it live inside your house. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Fuwa. Don't be crying. I mean, you can, but not for that reason. It was really, really nice of you, so thank you. The old lady, she's really upset because the goat eats more of her food. It takes up space. It eats her plants. It poops on the floor. And when the man returns the next day, he's smiling and laughing at her. And she's really angry, right? She is really infuriated. Like, why would he do something like that? And he just smiles. and asks if the problem was fixed. And she says, of course not, you just made it much worse. The old man says, trust me. He asks her to bring in the cow. Hey Iowa, and welcome to the stream from your shitty Wi-Fi at work. So she gets really angry at the guy and almost throws him out. But then she does what he says because she trusts him. Oh god, that's wrong. We need to connect this thing here. So she brings in the cow. She's swearing. And she's really angry at this point. And the cow eats all her food. Sleeps in her bed. It's really terrifying. Like, please don't be muted, Alejandro. I appreciate that you write a bit in the chat. It's nice to hear what people think, especially from you. So the next day, the old man visits her, and she's even more furious now. She's so angry because he has the goat in the house and the cow, and she simply doesn't understand why she must suffer such. The old man says simply, don't worry, just trust me. Also, we're gonna lose here now, unfortunately. Just trust me. I know this sounds a bit ridiculous, but I need you to bring in your horse. I need the horse to sleep with you in your house, not with you. Please don't misunderstand. I need your horse to sleep in your house and live with you. And at this point, the old lady thinks that, you know, she's gone so far. She might as well try. On the fourth day, it's even worse. He comes back. She's so angry. She's yelling at him now. She doesn't have any space. There's animals everywhere. And he's fine. Like, let's do one last thing. Bring all of your chickens in. And this lady has 12 chickens, of course. And she's like, I can't. There's no room. I'm sorry, he says. They will have to live in your bed then. And she just goes along with it because she's gone so far now. She brings in all the chickens. And now her home is full of animals. She has literally no food. She has literally no space. She's forced to sleep on the floor in her bathroom. And, she's living the worst life she thinks she can. The next day, the man comes back, and he's like, are you ready to fix your problems all in one fell swoop? And she is furious. And if you bring any more animals into my house, I will call the police and whatnot. And he simply tells her, no more. I want you to release your goat, horse, cow, and all the chickens back into your garden. And she does so. And in just one moment, she's reminded of how much space she actually has. And she looks at her new home with a completely new set of goggles. Suddenly she's not living with 15 animals that poop in her bed. No, she's living in a giant mansion, peaceful. She can sleep in her bed. She has her own food, and everything is much better. And I really like that story because it doesn't give you anything more in your life. It just reminds you of what you already have, which can be difficult to see sometimes. I think if you have a good job, have a place to live, and you have basic necessities, as we said before, you can still have a lot of problems in your life, and these problems are very valid. But sometimes reflecting on what you actually do have can really help you increase happiness in your life. Let's see here. We swiftly moved to Paris. I don't think any elderly women with lots of animals live here. What does live here, or what doesn't live here yet, that we want to build is this metro. So I'm gonna try something a little bit more simplistic this time, and actually I want to connect just the stations that really match. I was trying to connect a lot of things before. So for this station, you see it wants to go to a square and a triangle. So we simply make this line. We can actually pull it down here. Because then we still only have 3 shapes. Try successful, also known as 3 socks. Welcome to the stream and thank you for following. It's nice to see you. So what I want to try this time is actually simply letting the shapes guide how we build. I really like that we did these round lines before. So when things go in a circle, they visit each station much more frequently, and we don't have this back and forth. Because if you count the seconds, the station being visited, so it being visited a second time, before and after we close the circuit, it's quite different. And the good thing is you can just expand these stations and keep the loop going. The only problem we have to be careful of is that if too many visitors arrive, then then we need to add a new line. So we can have one line here on this side of the lake, and then we can put one line here. Having a line here. Oh god, that was wrong. Okay, and there's no way of fixing that. We'll just have to make do with it. Take a new line. And yes, 3 socks. I do live ear massage. Actually, we just relax a bit and play some games. The theme for the games is, of course, that they are super chill, like almost meditating. And this is really annoying, because I should have used this line up here. Instead, what we'll do is we'll connect this line like such. That should alleviate this station a little bit. I don't think this line does anything, literally anything. Okay, so this needs to go here. And I have a feeling that I want to alleviate the yellow line a bit up here. So if we can see that each line independently can have 1, 2, 3, 6 stations. If it needs more than 6, it needs a bit of help, either in the shape of extra trains or another line crossing the same station. This triangle here is perfect. No? Why? Okay. That's okay. We just still want to close the lines at some point. This is fine because we have circle passengers here. I'm gonna go over here. I'm still a bit mad that green line here is just, it has a passenger on it and they can't get rid of it. Okay, now we have another problem. We'll wait and see a bit what kind of passengers spawn on this line, or this station, I mean. I have a feeling we should start to close this one up here. I'll take. So, getting a carriage doubles the amount of passengers on the metro. Getting the tunnels allows us to cross water. Crossing water seems like it's extremely important on this map. But I'll take the carriage for now, based on the fact that we already have 2 tunnels. Let's see. So I wanted to close Purple Line because right now it has 7 stations, and I'm wondering if we can do that. I think that is a. If I was reporting to an architect or a building entrepreneur, they would probably skin me alive. This is very inefficient use of materials. Luckily, materials are free. Let's pause for a second and see. We want to connect this round station up with a triangle station and a square station. Could do a double bridge and connect the blue line here. I think that should do the trick. It's a lot of bridges though. Oh, this line here. Oh, no, we need to go through that. Okay, I think that sort of fixes the problem. We just need to see where these passengers show up though. If they start showing up down here, I might start crying. More circles up here. You know. Oh, wait, hold on. So I'm gonna do something here. This station or line that we wasted before, I'm gonna hook that up here because that should take care of the needs of this circle station. If it can be a little quicker. It actually also needs to go up here. So I'm curious. Will this yellow train drop off a passenger here? Yeah, it will. So the purple one can drive him home. In the meantime, we get a triangle station up here. We literally have no more tunnels. I'm afraid if I do this, okay, we need more tunnels. Okay, we cannot get more tunnels. We can get a brand new line, which would solve some problems. But I feel like this level is not about the lines. You know what I'll do? I'll put a carriage on this train. Since it's such a long trip. It still accommodates all the different. So this station here is going to be a central point. Yeah, that's fine. Because it will now service as the only connecting point to the Hexagon station. And we look up here, it looks great. Everything seems okay for now. We have Hexagon passengers at the bottom station. Okay, so if we don't get a bridge, very soon. Okay, I need to pause now. Might need to. We can't do that because we need. Yeah, this is okay. That's gonna be problematic. Need to survive until Sunday. Every Sunday you get new pieces of building bricks. And the station is gonna ping us to let us know that it is being ignored. It's Friday. I wish it was though. I'm really looking forward to this weekend. I luckily don't work on weekends. So getting that relaxation time in. Maybe like even time to record a video at my own pace would be nice. Okay, it's Saturday. Can we connect this back down here? No. I need one more bridge. Sunday is almost over. Oh yeah, another good thing about not working in this game. I don't need to take the metro. Okay, we have a really big problem here. I'm not gonna survive one more week with this thing not attended to. So I think this bridge network here probably needs to die. Maybe we can't. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, let me just start this and see. This can easily go through here. Thanks for following, Squid. I'm very happy to have you here. So Ouija, I do have some more tracks. I have one more track now. I solved one problem by making the green track use that bridge connection to connect down here. The problem is that the purple track is actually getting overloaded. So we're gonna insert another train just to make sure that this station doesn't get overloaded, and also this one. We also have a problem on the blue track now. Can this actually visit here? No. We need the blue track. Might need another train. Okay, never mind. This track in the middle, because it's such a big station. Let's put a train here. Okay, so the yellow line just got expanded. And the yellow line also helps take care of this middle train, like middle station. So by putting a yellow train here, we alleviate this station a bit. Where did I stand though? Okay, because these squares should go here. I think I see what the problem is actually. We might have to take this down there. And then give this train another carriage. Because now this train can pick up square passengers, which helps a lot here, and is also going to help up here. If we make it. There's so many. Yeah, this is actually not so good. And the reason this is not good is that we have so many round stations in a row. So you see this, for example, it's full of squares and triangles. So it can't deliver anything here. It just gets filled up. So the problem here, if we go back to the replay, there's a lot of round stations. And round stations need to not be connected to each other. I mean, it's not just the round stations, it's the same stations in general. So same with squares, with anything. Is there a song about London Underground? This is Manhattan. Welcome to Manhattan. We have bridges now. Let me just pause. Yeah, Komunte. The game gets complicated. Pretty quickly. We will do one more before my head gets spinning here. Okay, so now I want to try and do the thing where I don't repeat the same mistakes. Also, I want to try and not use wait, Tree Socks, didn't they stream update? So actually, I was gonna build Lego, but the game didn't want to stream. So this was my backup game. I guess it still says Lego on the stream page. Yeah, I see. You know what? Thanks to your diligence, we will fix that. Hey Keto, welcome to the stream. Thank you super many million times for stepping in, Skater Boy. Yeah, no, Keto, I wouldn't call him Skater Boy. Something else. Okay, to not use my bridges, I'm gonna try and connect. Yeah, I just updated that stupid Lego. I really want to build that Lego game or try and play the Lego game. It looks so great. But apparently I could play it, but no one on the stream could see anything but the menu. I don't know, maybe it's one of those games that records instead of play. Okay, so here, you see we don't want to make the connection here to there, because then we have 2 rounds in a row. Well, I think, so on my last stream, it was actually on Discord, we ordered a lot of commissions. Pole boy, yeah, I would call Keto pole boy. He is very good on a pole. Believe you me, I've seen it. For sports purposes. That's true. Multiplayer games. I mean, I could play multiplayer games, VG, but I think my tempo is slow. And if I play multiplayer games, I'm just afraid that I won't be able to concentrate. But the reveal is basically I bought all these commissions, and I did what I call like a 5-5-5 challenge. It's not really a challenge because all it required was like a credit card. But I bought 5 commissions on Fiverr, and I got all of them back now. Let me just see here. Actually, I should connect here. Although I'm a little bit afraid. That this road is getting too long now. So again, we are facing a problem. Over here, we have a lot of traffic already. And because there's no square connection, we need that. So I'm gonna pull a road across like this. It costs a bridge. My model, of course, is fully anatomical correct, but let's see here. Week number 3, we have a locomotive. Then we get more bridges. I guess I'll take more bridges. I have a feeling we'll need them. We also need another locomotive for this route. Yeah, so this will be my last game of Mini Metros. And then I'll go through the artwork. I think it's quite interesting. Because you can get art for a lot of money. And you can get really cheap art. Yerzy Ronan. Did I pronounce that correctly? Thank you for following. I'm very happy that you're here. So we have this station up here. It needs to be connected. And I think we'll just do a line like that. There's a lot of circles up here. And it would be preferable not to connect them. This one needs to be connected though. We have 2 bridges and 1 road. This is problematic because I need a square and 2 triangles. So basically, I could hook it up here. You know what? Let's do that. Well, that's highly annoying. Like so. Yeah, I mean, I like to support Western artists, but you're right, it's very difficult to kind of understand how much money you want to spend and how much you can compromise on your ethical principles. Oh, there's a nice blue line here. Fiverr is nice. I think what I would actually do is make a vote on my Discord server so people can see all 5 pieces of art after the stream. And I want people to vote. And the favorite one, I'm gonna go in and give a 3 or 4 times tip. And maybe commission something else. The thing is, if you commission something for like 100 euros, you know that you've got an equity up. But you're also thinking, how long time did they work for 100 euros? Maybe you feel guilty. Now, what I did was commission $5 commissions. I was expecting that, you know, these are beginners. They're just setting up shop. They really just want to get some orders in so they can try. What's going on here? And yeah, so I bought really cheap ones. What I got back, however, is of course of varying quality. This is terrible. Go down here. No, I mean, time should not be a question in that sense, but if you buy someone to make artwork for you and you know they've spent like 5 hours or 10 hours or something, and you paid them way too little. That's why I went like, okay, if I want to do it cheap, I'll do it super cheap. I won't give them free hands, I won't come with revisions or anything. And then I just wanted to show them off at stream. Surprisingly enough, some of them actually did pretty good work. At least I think so. That's why I want to give a no, that's true. You don't have to factor time in that way. What is going on here? I need this in the loop. This in the loop. Need one more train on the blue line, I think. But let's wait and see. Yeah, some artists are really fast, so they make a much higher pay per hour than artists who are new or slow, I guess. Not as much experience. I remember the artwork for my channel. I was pretty new to Fiverr, and I bought a commission for I think 25 to 30 euros. And again, I had quite low expectations. It turned out to make some of the most amazing artwork I'd ever seen. Like, I really enjoyed it. So I gave him a really big tip. And I added him on Discord. And we talked a lot about, you know, the quality of his artwork, what he should sell it for. Not what he should, but what he could sell it for, definitely. And wait, no one wants to take this diamond. Where's that supposed to go? Oh, it's right here, it's the purple line. Well, this purple train should take it. I have a feeling this is game over. I tried at a higher speed, which ultimately made the game a bit quicker, but also made me get much less score in London. Okay, so I like games like this. It's for me, usually games you pick up, play a few times, once or twice, and then move on. But the price also reflects that. It's like €8, I think, and I've had fun with it. Now, let me just do something here. Okay, so yes, and like talking of artists, it's the same on all global markets where you basically create something out of nothing, or even something out of something. Hardware or software or art. It's everything, really. Yeah, it is a strategy game. It's I actually really like this game because you can just build and you still feel accomplished because you will naturally get somewhere. But if you don't think like far ahead of what shapes you get where, or what connections you make, like what intersections there are and such, you will fail. You won't reach anything remotely top whatever thousands. Let's see here. So I wonder how I should do this. Maybe you can just go through them on browser. Let me just open up here while you guys are chilling. So the kind of not challenge, but what I went for was actually order. I have commissions. It was a bit spontaneous, and I'm gonna go through them here one by one and promote the artists. So if you want to go and support them, you can check them out here on Fiverr. That's the least we can do, I think. Then we want to check what we got back. And I'm just checking if I can do this in a smart way. So if I open that, yeah, so me and smart, we do not go hand in hand. So what I will instead do is just go through the orders. I'll open up the webpage and I will share it with you in just a second. And then you might ask yourself, couldn't you have prepared for this? And you're right, I could have, but I'm not good at preparation. IQ is way too low for that. Let's see. Okay, so we have it ready. We're gonna go to the intermission. And we will add a new capture. Yeah. Try that again. So we'll add a display capture. For this screen. Now all my secrets are revealed, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, so what I want to do is actually just, oh god, hold on. This needs to be set up properly, huh? much better. Okay, so I went through $5. You can see them all here. And what I basically did was just go through Fiverr.com, which is this website where you can buy stuff. You can buy anything really. I've bought a lot of commissions. Everything you see, almost. I actually once got a commission from 3 socks. It's very sweet. And recently, actually today, I got another commission from a friend called Fluffy. And he sent me that today. I also posted that in my Discord server. So what we did here is go through these and order the basic package. So 4.44 euros, which is basically a, what, $5 plus taxes. I think I paid maybe 7. Yeah, just about $7 per piece, which is of course completely underpaid and in the grand scheme of things slightly unethical. But what's done is done. And what we're going to do now is take a look. So the first is Sephirial. I have to be a little bit careful because some of the artwork was a little bit not safe for work when I was browsing through them. But we'll go through here and just check what we got for 642 euros. And it came with full bottle. Yeah, you are the hipster 3 socks. This one was full body. We can check here again. 1 figure, high resolution, half body, or full body with GB. Simple background, but color. So this is actually very, very impressive. I mean, it is a super simple background, yes, but I think it's quite spot on. I can show you the reference I gave them, because the funny thing is I gave them all the same reference. So we can see down here. I think the requirements, yes. So I sent them these 4 pictures of my character, and this was the reference. I told them that I want you to use this reference, but with my character, and I want you to use the reference pictures clothes. So I want you to use the black jacket and white shirt and so forth. So I don't want to give these grades or anything, but we already have, where did it go? Hold on. A lot of plus points on this one. I think you get a lot for the money. But they use the wrong clothes. What I really like, it's very nice. This is the muscular Nasachi. I mean, very buff. Enormous boobs. But that's okay. Oh, I am a bit sleepy. Oh, yeah. It's late for me, but we're gonna go through this now, Hannah, and then I'll probably go to bed as well. So sleep well, Hannah, and thank you for stopping by. I really like this one. Oh, Catalyst, hey, thanks for checking in on the stream. So what you see is, well, basically this one. I really like it. I think for €5, it couldn't be much better than this. But let's check if that's true. So the next one is, well, hold on. This one was called, what was his name? Here, Sephirial. The next one here is Asio Marty, or Asio Martel. Again, my naming is not good. But this is basically a bust up, fully colored, 1 figure, no background, or background. So basically you get no background or background. I like that. We didn't get a background. So you can see his or her style is, it's very cool. I like, it's simple. I like when they're not overly like super shaded or whatever. I don't know what to call it. I think this is pretty good. And what we got from him is really good. I first got a sketch. Some of them I didn't get a sketch from, which is, you know, I don't complain for the price. I even told myself I won't tell them any corrections here. But here's the final one from this guy. And this one I really, really like. It is a bit goofy. But I think it's great that they actually use the right clothes. And you also got the eyes almost spot on. And you have everything from the hair color. One thing I did notice is that my ears, if you look here, if I turn my head, they are quite long. Because Nasachi is not a cat girl, but more like a fairy fox, right? A lot of them got the ears to be cat ears, with an extreme amount of fluff. But it still looks really good, and it's a very happy Nasachi, which is nice to see. I love this one a lot. Again, for the price, I was very surprised for what I could get. So, this one was SE something. This one, SEU Marty. Write it down if you want a cute commission like this. It is. I love it so much. I want to go and like really tip all these people. The third one I got was Snow Snacks. Snow Snacks. Snow. You can read the name here, right? So this one was very basic. What do you get? You get head to shoulder. Simple pose. 2-day delivery, 1 revision. And you get 1 figure, high resolution and color. Some of them you don't get color for. So I skipped those. I wanted to have color. I think that was kind of the main draw. But for this one, I think this one was a little bit, you know, not fully clothed. So we're not going to go through all of them. But I thought this was really cool anyways. And I specifically just told them not to make it not safe for work. So this guy delivered. The first one actually. He said I asked for full body, which I didn't. I just gave him a pose. And I think this one is probably the most simple one. He delivered it in, I think, about 4 hours. I'm not fully sure. I ordered it and went to sleep, and I got pinged in the middle of the night with this drawing. This is probably what I would have expected of a $5 drawing. You know, it seems like it's someone who's new. He read the instructions, and because we sent him a really good reference for the clothes are actually quite precise. I think they're pretty spot on. The necklace he turned into a military necklace, which I find amusing, since I don't have that, but that's okay. But I think this is really cool still. Like, it has really no shading. It is very basic. It doesn't really look like me. But I still think this is exactly what I would expect. So I also want to give props to Snow Snacks. Even though I feel like when you look at some of his other work, which you can go and check for yourself, he did put a bit more detail into it. But enough about that. I like it still. Now we get to the fourth. And this is pretty cool. Coconut art. Coconut art is from India and will deliver for $5. OC fan art, also not safe for work, with revisions and high resolution. So this is a full body drawing, right? Usually, the basic is like a mock shot or a, what do you call it, portrait, and then you get from like shoulders and up, and premium is full body. But no, he went all in. So, Coconut art took a little nap and started to color. And what I got back was this one. And keep in mind, this is $5. And there's even a hand-painted, unique background for it. The background looks like it's been done a bit quickly, I guess, but I really love this. The cool thing about this one, I feel, is that it's not really like super anime. It's not a Korean artist or a Japanese artist. It's actually an artist from India. So it's a bit different, but it has so much good detail. Like the clothes are spot on, the facial details, like the smug expression. I really think this is great. And again, like full body with background for €5. I think, like, that's what I said earlier. I feel a little bit bad for some of these. Like, I didn't haggle or anything, but I am gonna send most of these artists a good tip. Probably do another commission as well, because I think this is incredible. She even asked me if she could get one more day because she wanted to like really make it nice for me. And yeah, I just really love it so much. I think, yeah, this is one of my favorites. So definitely check out Coconut Art here. These references are very... So actually, this is a good... It is anime, but it's like a different style, right? It's not like classic anime. Anyways, I thought it was fun because she has a very different... Like, you see this one, and you would expect, okay, then that's the style. And then you see this picture, which is wildly different. And then, of course, the last one, which is a very simple crotch kick. So I thought, like, some of these, when you order from these people, it's really interesting to see what you get. I wouldn't order here if I wanted, like, high quality and, you know, it was a gift or something. But for just myself, I like this a lot. Yes, my voice was dead, and I don't know why. But saying sucks. It's first world problems. Anyways, as I was trying to say is that this was the final one, and it was the second one I received when I heard back from them. So I'm very impressed still with like the quality to price. Personally, I think the face on this one is like too much of a baby face. I think he didn't capture like mommy Nasachi. It's more like baby Nasachi, which is of course unfortunate, and that's what it is. But I still think like the drawing as a whole is really cool. I think he caught a lot of other detail. It's very simple. It's probably again what I would expect from a $5 fiber, because you don't have any shading. Like, it's very bare bones. The color is, I guess, or like the face is his style. If you look at some of these, they do sort of have that kind of like baby face. I don't know how to explain it. It looks like something that could be in some kind of manga. But he has this style and everything. With that being said, I'm still impressed with it. I think it's cool. And it'll go into the collection. I have clear favorites myself. Yeah, this is much closer. Like this one and this one. They are also the two first ones I received very quickly. And I think that's okay. I think this is kind of what the experiment was about. Getting 5 pieces of amazing artwork. And I say amazing a bit jokingly, because I had expected much worse. What I did get was unjokingly 3 really good pieces of artwork. And even the buff one here, 3 really good pieces and 2 sort of okay. And I'm really happy with it. Yeah, there was something about some of them, but at least some of these will get a big tip. And I think after this, if you want, you can join my Discord, and the link is in my description below, and you can vote on the one you like the most. What I was hoping is actually that I could do a commission with one of these and actually get more people into it. So there's a lot of people in my server that are active, and if you're active too, it would be nice to like sort of just get a drawing with you, because I want to do a banner in my server. Right now it just looks like, you know, something I put together in Photoshop myself, and it looks beautiful, but it could look even better with like a cool custom commission with some of you guys on it. Yeah, Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy VII. There's something going on here. I still love this. It's so happy. Like, this is really cool, and the background is fun. But anyways, let me just do here. I'm not gonna stay on for much longer, and I hope that you enjoyed the stream. I want to stream more. I don't want to stream every day or something like that, because my main output or outlet is still my videos on YouTube. I didn't tell anyone here. Some of you knew from last time, but I'm doing a mixed stream. So I actually stream to both YouTube Live and Twitch at the same time. I have both chats up. Unfortunately, I am not the best at technical stuff, so I could only manage to get the Twitch chat in here. I think my purpose, not my purpose, but my goal for the next stream is that I want to have both chats, because I realize it's a bit off-putting that you can only see the Twitch chat, and if you're on YouTube, people can't see that I reply to you. But yeah, I hope I can fix that with Streamlabs OBS for next time. Thank you for the follow, Catalyst. I'm happy that you're supporting me. Thank you. And Komante, you're very welcome. I hope to do this again soon. Next is my next video. If you didn't see the last one, it was about a very, very cute witch that brews you a love potion. Thank you, Catalyst. I want to keep it very comfortable and relaxing. If you want to watch Apex Legends and Ninja, I totally understand that, because there's some great players, but it's not what I want to do here. I want to make something a bit different and use what I can, because frankly, I'm really bad at games. But I do have my voice, so I figure that's all I can do. But yes, please check out my YouTube channel. I think if I go, that's fine. I'll go here. Check out my YouTube channel for the latest videos. That's my primary purpose after all. These streams will also be recorded and put there. I don't have them active on Twitch right now, but I might at some point. Other than that, if you want, add me on Discord, we can talk. I'd love to see you there. And until then, thank you so much for tuning in and have a nice evening.